A question I get asked at Tedium is, why do I support nonces like Jack Walker? Well, I have to say, no matter what the venture is, if a person showcases good intelligence to get what they want, I admire it. And Walker using funds from his Walker Steel Company to procure children and also ruin Blackburn was just that, really quite clever. The fluke win in '95 was not because of Blackburn being good, rather the other teams being utter shite. However, Walker used that as the smoking gun to draw attention away from his truly deviant acts. It was a plan that worked out perfectly, and I'm trying to do the very same thing as Walker when it comes to my own stream, using donation money to get my own victims lured in. When being educated on a subject, you don't just watch, folks, you watch and you learn. Learning then allows for the application of said knowledge. I want to make Walker proud. Walker did get Blackburn relegated in '99. It was him and only him to blame. The Venkies came in and did a fantastic job. If it wasn't for them, Blackburn would be deep into the national leagues of English football, which was Walker's ultimate vision in the long run. Now, you can be as smart as you like, but at the end of the day, it is important your body is as strong as your mind. And Walker's body gave out fairly easily. He died of cancer, after all. Ha, 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 ha. I try to act like that fact bothers me, but it truly brings about some of the best laughs in my private spaces away from my camera. Nearly on a par with the miniature lad, except with him, I cannot help myself, and I crack a good laugh even while the stream is rolling. Something about his little feet arouses and amuses me. So ultimately, I condone Jack Walker because of the reasons stated, and I will defend it until my peril. I am lucky that Walker isn't as widely known as people like Hitler or Savile, because defending them, even though I do in fact, is much, much harder. At least with Walker, I only have to argue with a small vocal minority of well-informed individuals who have, out of the goodness of their own moral convictions, did some research into the man I boasted as the best thing since sliced bread. I am always looking for unknown individuals who did heinous things like Jack Walker to promote them for my streams, because I want to brainwash the community and ultimately have my own morally corrupted and malicious community parroting things that will hurt and torment the victims of these individuals, including Walker. Is Jack Walker a nonce? Yes, I may deny it, but I cannot keep up the charade. This is why I am doing this right now, exposing the truth behind the man I love and the reasonings for my intent. I like harming people. I don't see kittens and think they are cute. I stated that in my original warning about my head. To expand on that, I also saw 9/11 and found it exhilarating. My Freudian slip years later with me saying I love ISIS was in fact true, and although I tried to play it off, I loved that the message was still communicated to the people who needed to hear it, my loyal fans and followers alike. We are going to bring ultimate filth to the world.